Hi. Hey guys, welcome back. It's desvulpex, or Alex, whatever you know me as, and we're back with some more Jedi Fallen Order. And I'm sorry if I sound a little sick and tired. I just woke up not so long ago. So we last left off on Bogano, and then I said that I want to go to Zeffo because I feel like we should go to Zeffo first, since that's in the last video what the guy said. He's like, go to Zeffo, and then he was talking about Dathomir. So I'm like, we're gonna go to Zeffo first. And if you're wondering, this is still a pre-recording or post-recording because my audio was still bad and I didn't like the way it sounded. So this is a post-recording, I guess that's what you would call it. So we're gonna head to, and if you could see, I was deciding on where to go, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to Zeffo because, again, he said it first. So we're gonna go to Zeffo first.
You think any Jedi will come out of hiding?
What makes you think there are Jedi hiding?
No, I'm just curious.
Is there someone specific you're thinking of?
Well, growing up, we heard tales of a green, pointy-eared, legendary Jedi Master, and...
Are you talking about Master Yoda? Yes, he is very legendary.
Wait, what? Who? No, I'm talking about Master Yaddle.
The Jedi High Council member?
Yeah, we all have our dreams, okay? Let me have mine.
No problem.
Yeah, I like how they talk about Master
Right,
Yaddle because,
get in your chair.
no one really knew about, I feel like no one really knew about her, especially in, the Mandalorian. People are like, oh my god, there's a baby Yoda, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I thought there were, not that many. And I'm like, yeah, there's,
something strange.
there's Yoda and Yaddle, but their race still remains mysterious.
Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Because it's under control, it's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on. Huh. Perfect landing. Greasy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zeffo, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zeffo, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Okay, so now we're on Zeffo, and I only did about half of it. I stopped at a resting point because I was beginning to get tired and I got so exhausted. And then not only that, again, I didn't know where the hell to go. I was like, you'll see it later on in the video, I was so confused, and I was like, okay, excuse me, I was like, where am I gonna go now? I don't understand. So one thing my main complaint about this game is it's kind of hard to tell where you're going and stuff, personally, but to a more experienced gamer, they would probably already know, alright, and figure it out in their head already where to go and what to do and stuff and such.
Can't open it.
And then my dumb self was kind of there for a little while. I was like, alright, let me see if I can open it. And then I was like, never mind, I guess that's not it.
Huh?
And again, I'm gonna read all the data banks and data entries as probably I'm gonna start doing it after this video. I'm gonna read like at least one or two after this. That way I can for those that would want me to read it, I can just read it instead of having to like pause the video or either having to pause the video or just have to fuck, I can't think.
I think it's sealed.
Or for those who are just, you know, would rather hear my wonderful, wonderful voice. Read it. And then here I am, circling around, wondering where the hell to go, as my per usual. And then I finally realized, oh, I'm supposed to go here. I am a freaking idiot, as, again, my per usual, I'm always confused and lost as to where to go. But I really do like this world. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Alderaan, to be honest, because Alderaan was very green. It was also very, very snowy. And these things, like freaking nasty little rats, and I'm like, ugh. I'm assuming that's how big they are in New York or something, because they look disgusting.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeffo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
And I don't know why, like, if you saw me before, I had looked at it on the map and it said I couldn't come here, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna double check. And then, like, so I walk up to the door and then I go in. Oh, excuse me. I walked up to the same door that I couldn't open, and I was like, wow, I'm so stupid. Like, I legit just sat there and was like, oh, I can open it, even though I just saw, like, and then again, on the map, you could see, like, that I, obviously, it's red, I can't go in, and I was like, no, I'm gonna try again. And again, I always want to, like, ask this, even though probably, like, eventually someone, oh, and then there's the little rat things again. Ooh, oh my god! I forgot that little guy came out. I hate, like, scary movie. Well, I don't really like scary. I don't really like, nor do I prefer watching scary movies or like thrillers and stuff, because they just start freaking me out, and especially if they're like demonic related and stuff like that, I just don't want to watch them. I can't watch them. But I wanted to ask, what were you guys doing before I uploaded this video? As you all know, as of right now, I am talking and also editing, and I start my job on Saturday. I start my job at Saturday at like 8 in the morning, and I'm not excited about it because personally, I'm not a morning person, so I'm like, oh.
Mother used this fabric to keep her child warm. You were on the run from something.
Yeah, but I am not a morning person. I hate waking up early, and it sucks because I put my availability as open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I think those are the main days I'm gonna work, and the only days I'm gonna have off is when I go to class. I go to class Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 to 12. And then after that, I kind of just chill for the rest of the day. And it's gonna suck because I was like, oh, I can go to bed late and everything. And I'm like, no, I can't go to bed late anymore. because either I have to go to school or I have to go to work. So I'm like, oh great, lovely.
Wait, can he carry more? Thanks, BD1.
That little animation he did with the little spin, I thought it was so cute. But I was really happy when I found that. I was like, oh my god, like, yes, because again, I said it before in like the last video or 2 videos ago. When I do a single player game, like a story game like this one, I prefer to build myself as a tank because I either can't dodge, I can't block well enough, or I just, overall, I suck. So that's why I tend to branch out the support or the healing aspect of a tree, if there is a tree, as much as I can, because I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped in this game. So that's what I try to do almost all the time, and it actually kind of works most of the time. It's except in when I was playing Assassin's Creed Unity, I legit had to do like side quests just to level up because it was so hard to do them. Either that or I would just run past enemies. It sucked. It was terrible. I hated it because I was like, oh my god, I can't even beat this game. Am I stupid or is it just that hard? And then we hear those stormtroopers talking shit because, you know, I'm pretty sure stormtroopers like to talk shit because they ain't shit. I'm just kidding. Also, comment down below if you are for the Empire or if you are for the Rebels or the Resistance, same thing. Personally, the Rebels didn't really strike me that much as a kid, and now as an adult, they didn't really make an impression on me. But I will say that I prefer the Empire a lot more. But if I had to choose between the Empire or the clones in the Clone Wars, I would definitely choose the clones because they, I don't know why, they just stuck to me more, and because the Galactic Republic or the Clone Wars era is my favorite era of Star Wars. So that's the one I prefer the most. If I had to pick, it'd be the clones for sure. And I don't know about y'all, maybe it's just me, but I'm assuming other YouTubers will understand. It's very, very hard to do a... So let's say, like I'm doing right now, it's very hard to record a video. Well, for me it's not hard to record. It's harder when you have to upload the video and edit, because for me, I get very, very sidetracked very, very easily. So excuse me. And I'll talk about this. I'll like just talk and like leave this there. I won't really speed it up too much. But for me, especially with these last two videos, this one and the last one, I hated it because, you know, I was so excited. I was ready to upload and everything. And then next thing I know, I can't upload because, because the audio was terrible. And for me, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to editing, when it comes to video games, when it comes to like certain things in life. I am a perfectionist. So when I found out and I heard my audio was complete trash and it sounded terrible, it legit sounded like my old mic. Before this Blue Yeti I had the Snowball Blue Yeti mic, and I honestly, it was weird because sometimes it would do a pretty good and decent job, but sometimes, and you can hear it in like the old videos I sounded legit like a kid, and I hated it. I did not like it. I hated that I sound like a little kid, and even like my friends and my family were like, yeah, you legit sound like a little kid. And I was like, oh, I hated it because, and it's, or they would be like, oh, you sound like a boy, and I'm like, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl. And then it's always, I always get that a lot in like Xbox parties. Like guys will be like, oh hey dude, what's up? And then like, what's up? And then like, let's say I scream or something, they'll be like, oh, you're a girl. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a girl, you know? And then they get all, oh, and they try to show off. Especially that happened to me a lot when I used to play Overwatch all the time, because the first weapon, the golden weapon I got was, I got the Mercy, and then after that I got Ana, and then I got Lucio. So I have a total of 3 golden guns or weapons, whatever. And there's even a meme about it where if ever you join a lobby, especially in competitive, whenever you join a lobby and you have a golden Mercy staff, guys will legit be on your ass, and it is so annoying. Like one time I was playing competitive with my friend, and I was almost to Masters, and it's me and my friend were playing. My friend has reached top 500. You know who you are if you watch this video. I love you. But we were almost to Masters, and you know, I think we were on Numbani, and then so I was like doing my thing. I was healing, I was doing my damage boosting, I was doing all that I could do. And then these guys were like, oh, so you're a girl, huh? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we'll send nudes and I'll boost you. Like, I'll boost you. They're like, trust me, like, I've been like top 500 for like 3 seasons in a row. Like, trust me, I'll boost you. And I was like, no, thank you. Because I really hate that about the gaming community as well. I love it and I hate it. I have mixed feelings about the gaming community sometimes. But it's like, if you're a girl, you either get like very little respect or you get shat on completely, and it's very, very annoying, especially in like Overwatch. I'm more so experienced it in Overwatch than I did in Siege and other games, but like especially in Overwatch I would get catcalled so many times, it was ridiculous. And not only that, I would just, like, guys would be like, oh, send me like nudes and I'll boost you or something like that. I'd be like, no, I want to work for it myself. Are you crazy? But I mean, the good thing was I almost got to I was diamond. I almost got to Masters, but unfortunately that never ever happened. So I was very upset and sad. And after that, like, Overwatch started going downhill. Like right now, for those who play Overwatch, you'll know that Blizzard basically wants to make the meta, and they're banning like a couple characters every week for competitive or something. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're gonna do that? Like, that is ridiculous. That's so stupid. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna spend my money on Blizzard games anymore. If anything, the only game I'll probably spend on Blizzard wise is Diablo 4, because I personally love Diablo. Diablo is probably one of my favorite games. And also, comment down below if you guys have any game suggestions you want me to play. I'd be down to play them, except if it's scary. I'm not gonna play it. I thought about playing Outlast on my channel once, but I was like, no, I think I'm good. I'll be too scared, and I probably won't go to sleep. Even if I do play it during the day, I think I'd be a little too scared to play it, period. I watched PewDiePie play it when it first came out, and I was like, oh my god, like, I was legit, like, screaming with this dude. I was so scared. I don't know. But maybe I will play it. Maybe I'll play it once I get a face cam or something. That way you guys can see my face and my reactions. But yeah, we'll see. But as of right now, I've been thinking, since I have a job now, I'm thinking of what to buy next for my setup. And I'm either stuck between a face cam or an Elgato. I think I might get the Elgato first and then the face cam, or maybe just get them all together. It just depends, but all I'm gonna say is if I get money from college, you best believe I'm going to, well, grant money, let's be specific. If I get grant money from college, you best believe I'm gonna save most of that money and buy an Elgato and a face cam. So yeah, maybe even as I, you know, with my job, I might even get a gaming PC. I don't know. I am still debating on that, but for right now, I'm gonna get a new desk, and I'm very, very excited because it's a little bit bigger than my current desk that I have. Not only that, it has more storage and stuff, so I'm very, very excited and hyped up for that. So I'm like, yes, finally I can have more storage in my desks and everything, because, well, it makes me so happy. But my only concern is that, and it sucked because I wanted to get the bigger desk, but I can't because it's just too big and my room is too small. Like, basically all the new furniture I'm getting is gonna be like, will probably fit like just right in my room, and I'm like, oh darn. But I don't know, I'm still playing with it, but for sure I'm getting a new desk, whether my boyfriend likes it or not. I want a new desk and a new dresser probably, but I'm fighting for that desk because the desk is what I want so bad. And oh my god, I'm looking at the gameplay right now, and this was like the most annoying part, was trying to kill this dude because I feel like I couldn't kill him for a while. I had to like deflect it because I was what I was trying to originally do was jump on top of there to where he was, and I couldn't, or at least I don't think I could. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try, and then it didn't happen. So I think I just eventually had to deflect it, or yeah, I basically deflected it and it shot back right at him, and then he died. Yeah, see, like that. I was like, oh my god, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then I was like, oh, well, there you go, I'm such a freaking idiot. And then for a while, I was, again, lost as where to go and confused, as my per usual, so. And then I stumbled upon this place, and I was like, oh, maybe this will help me out. Maybe I'll know where to go. And I wish I had stopped the recording here. But no, I didn't. I had to be stupid and just keep going, because whenever I record, I at least try, well, with this gameplay specifically, I at least try to record for about an hour and a half, maybe even going into 2 hours at most. And god, how I wished I stopped here, because this session right here, or this gameplay right here, is an hour long approximately. But I'm gonna cut everything down and try to make it into like 40 minutes at most. But god only knows if that's gonna happen, and if it does happen, then yay to me. If not, then I'll probably cut this video into pieces, that way I can at least make it smaller. Because I remember one time, if y'all remember, and my friends will remember this, I was trying to upload Borderlands 3 gameplay, and I'm upset because my friends and I never ever finished it, because my friends, they made it seem like, oh, we're gonna all play together and this and that, and I was like, oh my god, I can have more gameplay for my channel, yay. And they all continued it without me. I think one of them, I think my friend LaShawn, beat it in like a night or two, and I was like, oh, so I guess we're not all playing it together. I was very upset. I was sad, and I still have not beaten it. I have the disease where if I do not, I will buy games, but I will not finish them, and I have that so bad, and I hate it. Like, I still have not finished Cyberpunk, and the reason I have not finished it is because I plan to upload it to my channel. That's the only reason I have not finished that game, is because I plan to upload it to my channel. So after Fallen Order ends, this is good. This is gonna be, after Fallen Order is done and it is, you know, finished recording, I finished the story, everything like that. Cyberpunk, oh my god. Have I been saying Cyberpunk or Outer Worlds? I don't even know anymore. But if I said Cyberpunk, I meant Outer Worlds, and I'm going to play Outer Worlds after this is done. That way I can have it uploaded to my channel, I can play it. So yeah, that is probably going to be the next gameplay, and I'm thinking about doing some other gameplays here and there, especially with my friends. I was thinking about doing a Siege video with my friends, but they haven't really gotten back to me about it, so I'm like, I guess we're not gonna do it. But if not, then it's okay. I don't really care. But I really wanted to do it. I thought it was gonna be a really, really good idea, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. But I think I might do some... I was thinking about doing some Jackbox, uploading some Jackbox onto here. I know it's probably not that popular, but I find Jackbox like hilarious. I love Jackbox with all my heart and soul. If you have not played Jackbox, get a group of friends and play it. It's so freaking funny, and it's just a good time for everybody. Like before, it was like, I think, I don't even remember, but it was a couple nights ago, maybe, no, actually it was like 2 weeks ago probably. My friends and I were playing Jackbox, and I was legit up till like 2 in the morning, and it was great. We had such a fun time, and I loved every second of it. But if you have not played Jackbox, go play Jackbox with a group of friends. I highly, highly recommend it. It's really, really funny, and it's a great game. So go play it if you have not played it. I'm surprised. Okay, he did notice me. I was gonna say, I'm like, if this dude did not notice me, then he is freaking stupid. But he did notice me. So, and then finally I jump up to there, and I'm like, okay, now what? As my per usual, again, I say that a lot. As my per usual. I'm such a nerd, I swear. I hate those things. I hate it so much. If you he's right there, right. Oh my god, the Stormtrooper dialogue is, I think, hilarious. And I didn't want to jump because I was afraid, and I've seen it in some other games. If you jump and, like, let's say the enemy's on the other side and they shoot you, the jumping animation stops and you just fall to your death. And I was like, that's not what I want to do. And I was like, oh. So yeah, that's why I tried to deflect it as much as I possibly could, but that didn't happen.
Come on, fight back.
I liked how I kept trying to stop him, and I did, and I didn't even do anything about it. I'm such a freaking... Like, looking at this gameplay, I kind of cringe because I'm like, why do I just legit sit there and take it? I feel like such a dummy and an idiot. But if it makes you all laugh, then it's worth it for me, personally, because... excuse me, oh my god. It's worth it to me because if y'all laugh at my gameplay, then it means I'm kind of doing my job, because I want to make people laugh and enjoy my videos. So if you guys laugh, leave a like. Cheese. Oh, excuse me, I'm very, very tired today. It reminds me of mac and cheese, and I also have the Megiddo hilts and stuff like that. So, there's that. Oh, shit! I totally forgot that that happened also. Oh my god. Freaking nasty little rat thing, bro. These rats are so ugly. I hate those little rat things, I swear. And then here I messed up because I was too late. And then we crossed. I think we made it completely. No, we didn't. I had to pause it one more time. And then we completely made it.
That looks like a problem. What?
And that thing kind of looks like a little ram looking thing, but it looks weird. And I'm sorry if I had to not cut the video, but if there was a long pause or delay. My dogs, as per usual, they want to come in here and sit with me while I record. I don't know why, but they just like sitting in here and watching me record. So I apologize if you guys hear like their collars moving or shaking, if you hear like sneezes or them being just weird and obnoxious as they always are. Get off my hoodie! Get off my hoodie! And they like laying on my clothes too. But I heard the reason why dogs like laying on your clothes is because they can smell you and they want to be as close to you as they possibly can. So if that is true, then I maybe might let them on. But I don't really let my dogs on because they sometimes if like they ever go in the dirt and I touch them with my hand, and let's say I put my hand that I touch them with on my arm, then I start breaking out into hives and everything because my skin is really sensitive. So that's why I sometimes don't have them lay on my clothes. So I'm like, no dogs, no, even though I feel really bad. But I was also scared of this too. I was like, please don't tell me this dude is gonna like blow me all to hell. Oh, and then I wanted to read him, and then he just fell and died, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't do that anymore. I thought about going first. If you could tell, I thought about going. I was like, I'm gonna go. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go. I like these little things where you can stop it with the horse. It's so cool. And then here I am. I was like, no. Oh, and I think I died. Yeah, I died because I thought I was cool and I thought I was gonna make it. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. And then look, I died. And then here I am. I think I made it. Yeah, I made it. I didn't even remember. Because I think I recorded this gameplay on the 26th of January. So I really... And I like kind of doing that at the same time. Because I don't remember what exactly I did. And I don't remember what exactly happened. So I'm like, oh... I honestly think this gameplay is going to be really long, especially this part, because it's legit almost an hour long, and I really hope that YouTube lets me upload it, because I remember when I was recording, and I didn't even finish my thought. I think I get super sidetracked, I apologize, but I remember when I was recording Borderlands with my friends, the one video we recorded, I wanted to record the whole thing, and it was about like an hour. And I've seen other YouTubers do it, and I was like, oh, okay, like, I'll try it. Maybe it'll probably will most likely let me upload an hour-long video. And I was like, it'll probably will. So I did, and it always stopped after rendering. It wouldn't let me, like, upload it to YouTube. They're like, oh, the file size is too big. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, there are, like, YouTubers who upload, like, 4 hours long 4 hours worth of content, and you can't let me upload like an hour's worth of content. Like, really? Like, I thought that was so stupid and ridiculous. So I was pissed, and I had to legit cut the video in half, and that really annoyed me. But at least I uploaded it. I uploaded both of them the same day, so it was kind of like killing two birds with one stone, so I didn't have to really worry about it. But it was very annoying dealing with that. It took me like, let's see, Borderlands came out on a Thursday night for me. So we played it for a good hour or two. I was going to save certain parts, obviously. I was going to divide it into certain parts, but it never happened. So once I got like the first half of, or the hour's worth, I was like, okay, this is good enough. And again, it wouldn't let me upload it to YouTube for some stupid reason. I don't understand why, but it would not let me upload it. And I apologize for my dog crying. I don't know why she's crying, even if she wanted to come in here. But if she cries again, I'm probably gonna whoop her ass. But again, I apologize. I really like this little tunnel system they have because it makes it kind of, I would say, mysterious, and just the way it looks almost like a canyon. Maybe it is a canyon, the way I say it, canyon. Maybe it is a canyon, maybe it's not a canyon, but to me it looks like it. But maybe it is a cavern, not a canyon. And then I realized, I backtracked. I'm like, I'm not doing this, so I end up turning around. No, I saved, and then I turned around, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. We are not backtracking here. So I realized I had saved. I was here last, so I was like, yeah, we are not gonna do this. You can even see, like, I was like looking around to double check if I had been here before, and I was like, yes, I have been here before. Let me get out of here, because I hate backtracking with such a passion, and it sucks. And I remember I used to say, or I said in the last couple of videos that I hated doing, what was it called? I hated doing the wall riding in this game. And now I love it, but I feel like the wall riding is only gonna get extremely harder and more difficult, and I hate that I hope that's not true, but I'm gonna knock on wood. Thank God my dogs didn't wake up, because I legit thought they were gonna wake up and be like, and disrupt the whole recording process. But thank God it didn't. And this is the part where I got stuck, and I spent literally 10 minutes looking and wondering where to go. Oh my God. If I just knew where to go, like, immediately, then I think the video would have been extremely shorter, but my dumb self was like, you know what? Let me just go look around, and then I had to look at a video on YouTube to go see where to go next, and I was like, I hate my life and I hate myself. Yeah, and then that dude actually shot me to smithereens for once, so I was like, oh, I hate my life. And here you can see, I'm wondering, where in the hell should I go? Looking around, and then I'm like, well, okay, well, there's a waypoint there, and then I was thinking about going to save here, but I didn't like the location I was at. I didn't like that there were too many enemies, and especially if I spawned in, it was going to be really annoying to take care and deal with them. Sure, I could have just ignored them and gone away, but I feel like with the enemies, maybe I'm wrong. And also correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please, and tell me. I feel like if you kill the enemies again, like you save and you kill them again, you don't get any XP for that. Again, I may be wrong, but I felt like that's kind of how it is. But again, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please comment in the comments down below and tell me if I'm wrong or not. So, thank you.
Yeah, someone else take a hit. Hit him again. Someone? Anyone? Help?
And then here I go. I think I tried to stop it here, or open it, but I couldn't. Yeah, see. I was like, oh, well, he can't push it, so let me just leave anyway. And I fell. And it's funny how I said, oh, I think the wall riding is going to get so much easier. And in reality, it didn't. Like, look what happened, and look where it got me. I freaking ended up falling on just a tiny little wall ride. Imagine when it gets bigger, or the wall ride becomes longer and you have to hop from wall to wall consistently.
Mariana, take care of our Sienna.
So yeah, again, just imagine how long and how annoying that's gonna be, especially for me, because I have zero patience, so just imagine. And this is actually, so I did go here, but I didn't notice that there was something. Maybe I'll see it right now looking at it. I think I just ran away, or I didn't notice anything. Let me see. No, I was reading the description, the longest description they had for the heavy assault trooper, so. yeah, so I just basically kind of walked away like a dumbass, and you will see it. I was looking at where to go, and I did not know exactly, again, where to go. I was very, very lost. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna speed this up because, again, I didn't know where to go. I saved and I fought them all again. And I actually, let's see.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
Okay, one of the ships.
They plan to bring
So I
Zeffo
found
back
like a
to
little
Mars.
passageway of where
What does
to
that
go, kind of, sort of.
That the Emperor is interested in Zeffo? Maybe.
So I finally found out where to go. And then, well, actually, psych, that was just a short little mini dialogue thing. Because I thought I knew where to go, and then in actuality, I didn't. And I ended up looking around, trying to figure out where to go. And that's where I paused the video, because I didn't know where, or paused the recording session, because I didn't know where I was going, what I was doing. So yeah, that's where I paused it, and yeah. So yeah, that's where I paused it, and
But
that's when I went to go look at a video on YouTube, because I'm too stupid to know where the hell to go. Okay, so here is finally when I figured out, okay, this is where I need to go. Finally, because I cheated and used the power of YouTube to figure out where to go, and then I fell to my death because, you know, I'm Alex and I like to fall to my death here. Occasionally, not occasionally, all the time. And I made it here. I'm surprised I didn't get shot. Did I get shot? I don't know if I did. I might have gotten shot. But again, I like falling to my death, so but I killed the Stormtrooper, and I was very, very happy, and I was like, oh my god, I finally knew, and I was like, yes, I know where I'm going. Yes, 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 thank you, Jesus. And it kind of gets worse from here, because I had no patience with this part. I was getting very upset, I was getting very pissed off. And then I fall, because I forgot how to jump. I look at myself sometimes, I look at these videos, and I'm just like, I'm so stupid, like, what did I do? Like, ugh. I was afraid someone was gonna see me from those windows. I was like, crap, I'm like, what if there's a Stormtrooper there walks by and he's just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh my god, we have an intruder, and da-da-da-da. I was so scared and nervous as my per usual. So I need to stop saying that. I feel like that's getting annoying for people. Me saying, as my per usual, I feel so stupid. Again, I'm sorry. And I regret it because, okay, no, that was a shortcut. Okay, never mind. I was like, crap. I should have saved there. Actually, I should have saved. Oh my god, he just blew up that rat. Oh my god, the rats are back. The nasty little ass rats. And then I was getting blown away by that thing. And that thing grabbed my arm. And that one fell to his death. And then look at him. He's doing a perfect split. Honestly, I'm a girl and I cannot do splits to save my life. I really can't do splits. Or yeah, they're the splits. I can't do them. I can't. I don't even know how dudes do it. I've seen dudes do them and I'm just like,
Scanning again?
how the hell do they do the freaking splits? I don't understand. Like that, it looks like it hurts so bad. So I'm just like, why do you even do it?
In accordance with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zeffo, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology.
And we continue to walk through the dark Stormtrooper mini base.
Hey, did you see that?
again, I'm sorry, like, I feel like my combat sucks in this game, so I'm just like, oh, I think I need to still turn on my auto lock, so before I begin recording again, I need to turn on my auto lock and turn on certain things, because I didn't do that, so I will do that next game. Oh. And here I see the part that I literally hated. I spent like a couple minutes at this part. I was legit just... That's one of them. So I was legit just sitting there, falling to my death over and see, I fell to my death, or I either died multiple times. I should even do a count of how many times I died. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a count of how many times I died during this whole freaking thing. Oh my god, it's gonna be more editing for me, but you know what? I'm gonna do it just for shits and giggles. Because I absolutely hated this part. I was like, is there any other way to get around? Like, that was me at work, because we have our own lockers at work, and so I was giving my locker my combination. And I have not used a locker since like high school, and even then I had somebody open my locker, and I just had my locker open for most of the year. I didn't even have it closed, and even then I didn't even have anything important in my locker. All I had in my locker was water bottles. In my senior year, that's all I had in my locker, was just my water bottles and like 2 books, and that was it. And even then I didn't even take that many classes in high school, because I'm so sorry, my mom came into my room. I guess she forgot that I told her that I was recording. So, we have these lockers at work, and I legit stayed. I came to work, it was my orientation, but they still paid me for it. Came to my orientation at 10, and I didn't leave till like 4:30, even though they were like, yeah, you're gonna leave at like 2:30, maybe 3. So I legit sat at work. I was there for so long because I had to get my freaking lock open, and Again, I have not opened a locker since high school. I have not been to high school in 2 years. So I was like, okay, you know, I could do it. And then I couldn't do it. My freaking team member, my coworker, kept opening it for me. And I couldn't open it for the life of me. And so I was getting certain parts down, but it was just one part I couldn't get. So I had to practice opening it over and over and over again. And my freaking manager was like, I was like, sir, if we don't know how to open our lock, can you not, like, we're not gonna go home? And he's like, yeah, you're not gonna go home till you know how to open your freaking lock. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I was so upset because I just wanted to go home and go eat. And I was so sad. I was just like, no, I just want to go home and eat. Like, please don't do this to me. I was so sad and upset. I just wanted to go home and eat. Like, all I ate that day, or before, during that whole 6 hours of me working, all I ate was a donut and I drank water, and that was it. That's all I had.
On it. Thanks.
So here is finally where I stopped the video because I got through all that crap. I will leave a counter of how many times I died. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your friends too. Show your friends my video. I would really appreciate it if you guys would share it. It helps me out a lot. And also, I'm gonna say I'm a part of an Xbox Discord. I will leave the invite down below, so feel free to join. I am a helper in there. My name is Alex. So if you guys join that Discord, feel free to add me when you join. I'll give you a huge welcoming. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
That's good.